game that we started up because we didn't finish it because I had to leave. And then if it's fast, maybe one more run and then Bloodborne. Otherwise, instantly into Bloodborne. Get. You promised a wheel spin if we behave? Yeah, and I spun the wheel. And then I had to type Forsen 3 times in that very streamer's chat. And then I did it in Souflower's chat and got banned. You weren't here, you missed it. Alright, chat. So last game we played is actually really close. Everyone's this close to winning, including me. So we're gonna continue that game now, and y'all should be getting sorted back into the same house you were if you were here the first time. If you're new to this game altogether, this is a game where chat can play along and you all get divided into a faction. It's chat, it's faction versus faction versus faction versus me. I'm the monarch and you guys are the factions trying to overthrow the monarch and put your leader on the throne instead. And yeah, I win if I last for long enough and I like achieve some goals, and you guys win well if you achieve your goals. That's basically the idea here. There's the chiefs of the north, the counts of the east, and the grandees of the south. You can join at any point by typing !join. Oh yeah, Jono Cash, let's do it. Bard Core. What do we got on here? Ooh. Change your house, really? The extension should be on for you. Alright, so yeah, so let's recap real fast. So I am on the second part of my ambition. I need... Or am I on the first part? I need authority to be high, which it is. The purple faction needs faith to be at 1. The blue needs their own defiance to be at like 4, I think. And yellow needs stability to be at, I can't remember, 1 as well, or 3 or something. I can't remember. Comet sighting. 2, not 1. Oh. A blood red comet was spotted in the night sky over the north, Your Majesty. The common folk are claiming it is a terrible omen. The common folk are on the verge of panic. Is there anything I can do? How about I use my Giga authority to tell them there's nothing to worry about? You deliver a speech reassuring the peasants of the north that the comet isn't a good or a bad thing, it's just a thing. Probably the 9th god riding a chariot or whatever. Fortunately, the common folk take your word. After all, if the queen says something, you'd better listen. Damn straight. Okay, end of the season. By royal decree, we can tweak the laws. Alright. See, these are all pretty interesting. I should get one of these for fun, right? I don't want to ditch any of these, though.
Ahoy me mates, this here stream is now under the control of the friendly pot pirates, yar. Ye must stand up, put ye right hand above ye head, and put ye left hand on ye waist, or ye shall walk the plank.
I did it. Okay, chat. For excitement's sake, I'm gonna adopt a new law. Swing votes. We've never used this law before. That's gonna allow you guys to change your mind as many times as you want when you're voting. So if you see something's winning, you can dogpile up on a different one. It should maybe change things. Ambition, tyranny. Right, I need military and authority. That's what I need. You've done some redecorating in the throne room, anticipating your future as an iron-fisted tyrant. Bro, I think I might be winning soon here. When the marshal walks in, she whistles appreciatively. I like what you've done with the place. Lots of chains and spikes. Is that a working Iron Maiden? Why don't you step inside and try it out? Ha ha ha. I'd rather not. You must already be doing well if you've even got the marshal laughing nervously. But that's nothing. You pull a lever in your throne and a trapdoor opens just to the marshal's left. Beneath is a pit full of writhing snakes. All deadly, of course. Ha! Classic. Let them try to vote against you now. She composes herself. Oh yeah, I'm a werewolf too. I forgot. This is the playthrough where I'm a werewolf. This is all fun and games, Your Majesty, but the nobles won't stand for it right now. Try to intimidate them like this, and they'll just raise a rebellion. What can I do? We need to win the loyalty of the troops. Force them to answer directly to you instead of the chiefs, counts, and grandees. You've shown that you have the makings of a strong commander, and the kingdom's armies are formidable. We can work with this. I'm off to tour the kingdom to make sure the troops are whipped into shape. Once they're ready, we'll assume control. Oh, and make sure you close that trapdoor before the nobles come in and see it. Right. So it's just a reminder. But I am getting close to winning the game here. So yeah. Nymn. One night, your spouse shakes you awake. Look out the window. What's going on? Come, your majesty. Let's get you somewhere safe. Bringing down stability and farming. The other one brings down authority. I don't want that. So, as you shelter in the wine cellar, there's a boom outside that shatters the window and shakes the palace walls. And then peace descends once more. The sky darkens. What was that? The mood in the council hall the next day is somber. It's terrible, your majesty. The comet that we saw in the north, it was foretelling doom. It landed right within my lands. So many common folk dead. My fields are one massive crater. Damn nice farming, Blue. We need help. Of course, we could help the chiefs, but meteorite ore is well known for making incredible weaponry and armor. Our first priority should be gathering it. Oh. Spare no expense helping those affected. Bringing up stability farming, costing lots of money, and bringing down defiance. Gather meteorite ore and forge incredible weapons. Bringing up Defiance military and authority, or gather meteorite ore and sell it to foreign buyers. Defiance treasury and wealth. This one gives wealth to, so where, so it's, guys, it's struck in the north, so the north gets the wealth here. And I guess probably northern Defiance goes up. A is definitely a good option for blue, because Defiance will go down. But A is a bad option for yellow. Meanwhile, B and C are sort of bad for blue, because their Defiance will go up. I don't actually know if blue Defiance will go up on B. I'm not sure. Anyway, I gotta think about what I want to do here. You know what, chat? I'm gonna activate the swing vote here for fun. See what y'all come up with. So now you guys are allowed to change your mind as many times as you want. You can just jump around. If you see like one option is winning, you can just switch your vote. So right now A is winning, which is bad for yellow, good for blue. Oh, now it's switching to C, which is sort of bad for blue, I think. But it does give them some wealth. Wow, it's so close. I'm gonna close the poll in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Interesting. Gather meteorite ore and sell it to foreign buyers. By the old gods, your highness, my people suffer. You ignore us when we need your help? Lol, blue is so fucked over. Instead of recovery efforts, your troops focus on gathering up the scattered bits of space rock. It's all auctioned off to buyers in Atish and Kurth. Hey, at least you guys made money. Nice defiance, dude. Noises in the night. Next song here. It's a starry spring night, just like any other, until you awake to screaming in the courtyard. Get up and investigate. Rubbing sleep from your eyes, you trudge over to the window and push it open. A cool breeze washes over you, as does the pale light
full of everyone who asks
of the crescent moon. Thank you, welcome back, Predator. Then you hear it again, a blood-curdling scream, followed by the sounds of shouting down below. Then, a deep guttural roar. Something is attacking the palace watch. Find a weapon and head downstairs.
Thank you.
Of Gifta! Ladies and gentlemen, it's Euphoria again, who's now gifted 410 subs in the channel. Can we get some Dockles and Pagman and Porosads in chat for Euphoria? Thank you so much. I'm gonna help them. No, I'm gonna barricade myself. It takes some time, but with Jay's help, you soon have a makeshift wall of royal furniture, and just in time. A horrendous crash sends splinters flying as a hulking beast knocks down the door. The pieces of furniture that you had stacked against it slow the monster down, but only briefly. Just enough time to reach for a weapon. Shit, man, what's happening? Okay, either I choose a spear, or my father's old sword, or a crossbow perched on a chair, or a hidden dagger beneath my pillow. I feel like a spear is best for fighting a big beast, right? Best reach. You hastily grab the spear and ready yourself for a fight, just as the hulking creature barrels its way through your doorway. A hulking, mutated, Urson figure stands before you on two legs, its maw dripping with blood. You don't have time to think before it roars. The sound is deafening. Jay raises their own weapon and charges with a roar, but the bear creature barges a shoulder into them with incredible speed, sending them sprawling to the floor. Either I wait for it to attack, or I just quickly lunge at it. Somehow my chances are better by waiting? What is this, a face cam for ants? Well... I don't fucking know. Everyone has different opinion how they zoomed they want it. Should we turn it into a point redemption? Chat, what should I do? Should I wait for it to attack or lunge at it quickly? Oh, I should just scale up this thing. Right. I'm gonna just go for the 95er. You wait for the beast to make a move, looking it straight in the black pits of its eyes. When the bear swings at you, you're ready. You dive out of the way and prepare a counterattack. Despair finds its mark, digging deep into this bear's exposed neck. It roars in defiance, but soon gasps for air as blood pools in its lungs. Damn, I'm such a gangsta. The giant corpse collapses, and you dive out of the way just in time. Then, everything goes still. Moments later, your marshal and honor guard come rushing into the room. I came as fast as I could, your majesty. What in the name of the ninth god is that beast? Wow. I can bring up authority, which I don't even need. Jay, are you alright? Your marshal goes to help them up. Their collarbone is broken and they're moaning softly, but they'll live. The creature's body is dragged away and eventually donated to the University of Quail for further study. Stories spread of your bravery and martial prowess. Commoners and nobles alike find new respect for the queen, who's slain a bear in her nightgown. Dude, if authority didn't have a max cap, I'd be at like 15 at this point. Alright, it's time for the next season. It might be building time. So these are your schemes. Lower your defiance to 4 or less, blue. Lower your faith to 2 or less, purple. Purple is actually really close to winning. They're 1 off. Yellow's not really close. They need 2 stability down. If the queen wins the game, their heir will succeed her. If you die before completing ambition, the nobles may vote for one of their claimants. Oh, interesting. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Guys, remember before when I printed 10,000 new coins because I had money issues? As you ordered, your majesty, the royal mint has churned out thousands of new coins using cheap gold-like metals. The treasury is technically replenished. My genius is almost frightening. But it's also devaluing the currency across the kingdom. A footlong now costs 100 times what it used to. Oh shit. Something must be done. If this gets worse, our currency will be worthless. Alright, chat, how are we gonna save this hyperinflation? There's nothing wrong with this, let it continue. Bringing down stability, good for yellow. Trade and bringing up defiance, I guess, across the kingdom. Adopt an entirely new currency and declare the old one illegitimate. Also very bad for stability. And costs me 10 grand. Bringing up defiance and also bringing your wealth down a bunch, chat. Or we just adopt a foreign currency. But that one brings down... that also costs 10k. Both of these do. Adopt a foreign currency instead. All of these cost me money. 8k, 10k, 10k. Stability goes down on everything, so this is very good for yellow. I might just do this to save myself from losing authority. Wait, which order does this resolve actually? I might still end up on 9 authority. If that happens, I'll be pissed. I'll be pissed. I used a law that said that I get authority if this one wins. But the problem is I'm already at max. I did it to counteract this, but now I'm starting to realize I think I get the authority first and then I lose it. Fuck. So we're gonna adopt a foreign currency. It seems like blue is getting ready to see, your authority can't go higher, and then I'll lose it. That's bullshit, man. That's bullshit. Look. Oh shit, stability is at 1. I think yellow just won the game. Let's find out. Ashmedean gold is clunky and hexagonal, adored with the sneering face of the Emperor Shemorath II. It's a good thing most of your citizens can't reach Ashmedan, because you're pretty sure each coin is inscribed with records of past military victories over your own kingdom. Nice authority. Well, 8 is still a lot of authority, though. In the name of knowledge. For reasons you cannot quite fathom, a cloth-covered cart is wheeled into your court. It stinks all the way to the thereafter. Your Highness, I bring troubling news. Troubling how? This is the body of one of the palace watch, at least it was. He was slain a few months ago, in your castle, after trying to kill you. Do you recall? The bear? Just so, your majesty. This is he, transformed by some terrible curse. With your permission, I'd like to study him further to determine the curse's origins. The university would pay handsomely for the privilege. Okay, sure, you can study him. I'll take that money. You permit the study of the creature despite the clergy's grumbling. Oh. Weeks later, startling news reaches your ears. Startling news reaches your ears. There is a massacre at the university with a similar beast, killing a score of professors and students alike, including Professor Drayton. Bro, yellow, you're so fucking lucky. I've never seen stability at 0 before. What happens? Do I just lose? This time, no chances are taken. The dead are burnt immediately, including the beast. Felled eventually by the city watch. You hope this is the last you ever hear of this curse. Nymn, you did this? Yeah. Oh my god, this is it. I think I get one chance to try to win the game before yellow wins. And it's this 50-50 roll. It comes down to this. Inshallah, bless me up. Yahoo! The troops are looking good, your majesty. The northern warriors took out a whole nest of wyverns last month. Now the key is to make sure the armies are loyal to us, not the region. Easier said than done, of course. I need to speak to ordinary soldiers. Grease and palm. Wait, you're not done yet? At the end of the day, your majesty, it'll come down to how much they respect you. Okay, wait. Now we test my authority, I think. Yes, we test my authority, which did go down, but it's still at 8, which is very high. That gives me 80% chance. Bro, if I lose this 20% roll after hitting the 50% roll, it's just bullshit. That evening, she rides out to meet with the kingdom's soldiers and get the lay of the land. Yeah, baby. When she returns, the marshal punches you in the arm so hard you almost puke. Is that good? Was that a happy punch? The troops are with us. They're fed up with the council passing all those namby-bamby so-called laws. It's time for an iron fist to punch this kingdom back into shape. Mad Yellow? Over the next few weeks, soldiers across the kingdom mutiny against their commanding officers and swear fealty directly to the queen. The nobles beg for a council session to discuss the crisis, but you put them off, blaming the renovation of the council hall. At long last, after you're sure the armies of the kingdom are in the palm of your hand, you allow the next council session to go ahead. The final council session. Ooh, wait, what's this? The marshal stands at your right hand, flanked by a garrison of the city watch. Your honor guard flanks you on the other side, ready for anything. The nobles file in one by one. Is that an Iron Maiden? Says Grandee Trosfor. Most of them are looking nervous, but Chief Zauzan just looks angry. Your recent conduct has been outrageous, your greatness. Unforgivable. Yeah, they're pretty pissed in the north. Delaying the council session, secret meetings with our soldiers, violating the feudal contract. My top officers have been killed in this little mutiny of yours. Let's call a vote right now. I'm ready to deprive you of that crown. No, scratch that. I'm ready to deprive you of your head. Okay, it's time to pull the trapdoor here. Oh! We're definitely pulling the lever. The trapdoor opens beneath Chief Zauzan's feet. With a strangled shriek, they fall into the pit of snakes. There's a moment of silence. Your Majesty, I'm sure we're all delighted to be here, says Trosfor. Right, you lot. I don't think we need any more votes, do we? The Queen can take it over from here. Of course, Marshal. Indeed, I wouldn't want to do anything unfortunate. As the nobles shuffle out with their tails between their legs, you let out a joyful laugh. Maybe some would describe it as an evil cackle. But those people would be dissidents, and you'd deal with them harshly. I like this a lot, chat. Without the council holding you back, your daily duties are so easy, so efficient. Your firm grip on the kingdom will secure an excellent future for little Nymn II when the time comes. Yeah, about that. The kingdom's at 0 stability and double 10 defiance. Oh, defiance is about to take a nosedive here, though. It always happens when the monarch wins. Right? Your reign of terror is here, but your future has only just begun. Boom. Chat mad? I won. Yellow was one round off winning. Yellow had technically won there, but I was just faster. Blue was about to rebel. Wait. Oops. I missed a phone call. Blue was about to rebel, but yeah, that would have taken a long time. Chat, I need to mute real fast. I have to return this call. It might be important.
your name, sir?
My name is Deez.
These what, sir?
These nuts.
Is the pumped up kicks on a flute?
Okay, sorry about that, chat. I'm back. So, the end of our game, the chiefs decided that the time must not have been ripe. The prophecy was quietly forgotten by all except the god speakers who waited for the right omens to arise again. Meanwhile, Yellow, the grandees continued to throw accusations of witchcraft and heresy at their enemies. Everyone gradually learned to ignore them. Good. Rushing to complete the scheme, the counts, that's purple, attempted their blood ritual too early, and then the summoned demon escaped their control and slaughtered dozen, including Valentin and Conte Bob Marley BG. Oops. Queen Nymn's reign spanned another 15 blood-drenched years. The council couldn't defy her, fearing a gruesome fate. It was a dark and fearful time for everyone but the queen, who seemed to enjoy herself immensely, especially when spikes and thumbscrews were involved. Nice. This is a good ending, chat. Positive ending. Queen Nymn the Iron-Fisted. All right, we should continue this playthrough now because it's pretty exciting numbers here and see where it goes. So one more round, then Bloodborne. We continue this run. Let's see. Continue game. The Cat Dynasty. Load. The only annoying thing is you can't switch. I sort of wish you could switch factions, even though you're using continue. I still think switching would be fine. So go ahead and join chat. I'm gonna have to pee real fast. Okay. Alright, I'm sorry for stalling so much. I just, I had to get a peanut butter sandwich real fast. You don't have to use the same pronouns. Daily poro beating starts now. Okay. Anyway, let's start this. Ow. So Defiance is low. Again. But everything else I think stays? I'm not sure. So, ladies and gentlemen, we got the Chiefs of the North coming back again. With Chief Adder 18 at the forefront. The Counts of the East. With Figacho the Second. And the Grandees of the South with Tar Nauk. Okay, chat, what's my coronation gonna be like? So how do we win now? We haven't picked win conditions yet. Okay. I'll just let you guys choose whatever. I think I just restarted with your kid. Wait, what? This is some good PB. Why do you guys always throw me in the river? It's decided the king will be thrown in the river. Let me get changed out of my nice robes. The nobles pick you up and carry you out to the Treadwater River, hurling you into the shallow water with a cheer. When you climb back up the bank, soaking wet, the chancellor steps forward and places your crown upon your head. Is this your imagination or are some of the nobles stifling giggles? Okay, chat, my win condition to start. I'm leaning towards military or stability. Which one have I done? I don't think I've done stability before. You had military last game? No, I had authority and then I went authority military.
God, for real, no cap. Dead ass looking swagged out, bruh.
It's not the same. Starting with military is not the same as going into military later. It's a totally different one. I don't have my own military fucking. I need the overall military in the kingdom to be high if I pick military. Anyway, I'm gonna go stability. I'm gonna be remembered as a peacekeeper. I'm gonna be the complete opposite to my mom. That was the evil queen or whatever. Devolution, 50 months, welcome back. An admirable aim. Okay. So chat, my goal to win the game is high stability. Now it's you guys' turn to choose your win conditions. Storm, you guys are trying to put Storm on the throne. I should be on the throne, not this imposter king Nymn. How do we make that happen? Okay, chat. Blue, what's your win condition? Lower all faith, raise authority, or raise others' defiance? Raising others' defiance. That's a pretty good goal. It's low right now, though. What did they update at? Mostly just cosmetic stuff or bug fixes. The chiefs plan to hold the king hostage in his own palace. First, they must distract the spy master. To advance the scheme, the chiefs must raise the other regions' combined total defiance to at least 6, or ensure a rebellion begins within 4 seasons. So it's at 4 right now. You guys need this to be at 6 at least. Your own defiance does not count. Right, time for yellow to pick there. Yellow wants to put Reyes on the throne. What's your win condition, yellow? Swagging is a normie meme now, dude. Wow. Wow, what an ambition. Me. We can't talk right now, guys. The Grandees must have the highest faith in 3 seasons. The East wants to put Fran on the throne. Ooh, wow, ooh, wow. Thank you, Hip, and you too. Did you know unusual memes are gone forever? I heard something about this, yes. Seems sad. Highest farming. Alright. Makes sense, I guess. So purple and yellow are already looking pretty good on their goals. On their first goal. Man, it's the same one again. It's the same purple scheme again. It's like the 3rd time. But they always start with such high farming. I don't know. It's weird. It's a shame. Man, whenever we reset next time, we're definitely not playing with purple. We should play more with like green. I feel like I haven't done a lot of green. Anyway, so if you're new to this game, if you haven't played this with us before, chat is now divided into 3 factions, and they all have different goals. The blue ones need this defiance to go up here on these regions. Purple needs farming to be the highest in 4 seasons time, which currently it is, right? You can tell by the check mark. And yellow has a similar goal, but highest faith instead, which is also check marked. So currently, purple and yellow are hitting their first goal. Blue is not. And a wild beast attacks in blue. Is this a werewolf arc again? En Yalian. Looking good. Your Highness, I bring ill tidings from the north. Wildlife has gone berserk in rural areas. They're attacking villages and travelers all across the region. Beasts, tell me more about these creatures. They are great hulking beasts, clearly twisted by magic. Some say they walk and talk like people. The northern warriors are afraid. They say the creatures are a dark omen, a sign on the end. By the 9th, what's got into these chiefs that they can't handle a few wild animals, says Eggy Picaro. The other regions have plenty of their own problems, your majesty. No one wants to march up to the frozen north for something like this. Then what am I to do? Point of order, your highness. Through the church's presence in the north is minimal, though, we could provide shelter for those who need it. All will be welcome, whether they are adherents to the true God or not. It's the least we can do. Or if you can afford it, send a detachment of mercenaries who aren't afraid to handle of a few wild bears. That should put an end to this crisis. Alright, I think we had this one before as well. Do we want to tell the northerners they must fend for themselves, bringing up their defiance, bringing down my authority, and bringing down the farming in blue? Or do we want to hire mercenaries to bolster the northern forces, costing me a lot of money but boosting the blue military? Or do you want to instruct the northerners to seek refuge in the Snant God's churches, boosting the blue faith and lowering the blue farming? I can tell you guys this much. You're not costing me 1500 gold, okay? You're just not. Guys, C is pretty good. C fucks slightly with yellow. Only slightly. A technically doesn't... A mostly fucks with me, I guess. Brings down their farming, but it's at 0. Brings up their defiance, but they need to raise the other defiance, so it doesn't really help blue. Alright, so we're gonna get a bit Christian down in the blue camp. Instruct the Northerners to seek refuge in the churches. The Archbishop instructs all churches across the north to open their doors to refugees fleeing the attacks. They are more than glad for the assistance. Over time, the beasts withdraw. The Northerners are grateful for the church's help, with many finding a new place in their hearts for the ninth god and his disciples. Alright, blue is at 4 faith now. They're coming for that yellow faith goal. An invitation. Your Majesty, this year we will be holding the winter feast in my clan hall. It would be an honor if you could attend. What's that? 10 days of drinking, eating, fighting, competing, drinking, singing, stamping, drinking, and drinking, Your Majesty. This is Mr. Cat. All will take place at the coldest time of the year as the snows bury us in. But you won't need to wrap up warm. But you won't need to wrap up warm. That's what the whiskey is for. I look forward to it. Ha! Can't wait. Winter Feast is a special time of the year. You'll see. Oh, yes, you'll see. Chat, it's time for Nymn to pick Honor Guard. On the Grandees offer the fiercest battle now. Right. Who should I pick here? So I think with Honor Guard, it's like if they're rebelling, it's very bad to have them as your Honor Guard or some shit. I mean, I guess I should go with blue. But if I choose blue, then the Defiance goes up in the other regions. Then I straight up help them with their win condition. On the other hand, purple and yellow are hitting theirs anyway. Maybe I just pay money instead. How much do they cost? If it's 500 or something, I'll do it. It's only 500. Then I bring up everyone's Defiance. I actually don't think military has anything to do with the guard. I don't think it matters, their military prowess. So who should I go with? Help blue. You know what? I'm getting foreign mercenaries this time. You're welcome, blue. The battle-bitten brethren arrive a few weeks later. You've never seen such a gang of huge, unpleasant-looking cutthroats, sneering and smirking, and cleaning their fingernails with daggers. Your fears are assuaged by their commander, a gray-haired man who calmly explains the service they provide, as long as the coin doesn't run out. Okay. Stop nimbing. Entire chat is insane. Alright, chat, it's time to buy buildings. First time. So you can now fund buildings. Exclamation mark fund, followed by the letter you want to fund, followed by the money you want to spend. I haven't started the auction yet, though. So blue can boost their military, or they can boost overall stability. Please, blue. C can build a booster farming. Sorry, what am I saying? Purple can boost their farming with building C, which is what is that what they want? What do they want again? Something with farming. They just want to be the best, or they can lower their farming with D. E can raise their faith. That's good for them, or lower overall trade. Guys, I am going to tax whichever kingdom. Can I see who's taxing? If I can see who's taxing or funding. Whoever spent... Can I see that actually? I can't remember. I was gonna say whoever funds the library the least is getting taxed. I don't know if I can see that though. Yeah, I can't see that. Okay, I guess I can't use that threat. Shit. Wish I could. Can we not fund other factions' buildings? You can. Yes, you can. You can fund any of these buildings. The stability one affects overall stability, but the rest of them specifically affects the region they're built in is all. So if you build one of these yellow things, it's going to affect these stats in the yellow region. But you don't have to be yellow to fund them. So for example, you could fund this deer fark to screw over purple. Which is what's happening. The only thing is that the purple is also building an aqueduct. So currently they're counting, like, outweighing each other. So you'd need to also outfund the aqueduct with... Yeah, it's a bit tricky. The fortress is close, though. The fortress is really close. If a few more people fund A and D... No! Now you missed out on the deer park. Wow, blue is at 10 military. So... Wait, no, wait, you did get the deer park. LOL! They did get it. So farming's going down. Purple is still hitting their goal, but now they're neck and neck with yellow. And blue got massive military strength. Max funded by a yellow guy, kind of funny. Alright. New gods. Dabage 1. Your greatness, I've come to thank you. And the 9th for your kindness during the so-called Season of Claws. Never thought I'd say it, but I'm glad for their help. The creatures' attack have eased. I can only imagine why, but I thank the gods for it, both the old and the new. Yes, yes, all in a day's work and all that. Once the chief has bowed his head to leave, your archbishop is quick to lean over to you. Your majesty, we are presented with a golden opportunity to expand the church's influence. We should capitalize on this goodwill immediately. I don't have money to build this. Damn, that sucks. We can do this. We can continue trying to chip away at the yellow goal here. Even though they're still pretty solid, we can try to erase blue faith by going for B. Can you tell me what team I'm part of? I don't have the extension. I'm a mobile. Peer that. Sure, man. You're purple. Alright, so faith is going up in the blue region. It still needs to go up so high, though, for yellow to fail their mission, but... Fuck, if we had this, it would have probably been insane on faith. Send missionaries to the furthest reaches of the north. The chiefs are predictably angered by your brazenness. Still, your recent aid goes a long way in smoothing over any disagreements. The missionaries yield mixed results as the months pass. Some are successful in turning the northern peasantry towards the 9th god, while others find themselves chased out with only their clothes on the back. Hey, yeah, blue is starting to approach yellow in faith now. It could have been much worse, your highness. At least no one was mulched alive to appease some shrub goddess or the like. Alright, I have to find a spouse, you guys. This time I'm gonna go for women. Racing Defiance in the highest military, clueless Nymn right now. Yeah, well, you know. Guys, we're friends though, right? Ever since you were a child, you've had strange urges. Oh shit, guys! Oh! This is because we continued the playthrough. And the previous queen had was a werewolf. So now we're getting this. Whenever you asked your mother about them, she brushed it off. But now things have taken a turn for the worse. You've always had a love of rich meat. Not unusual for a royal, but now your hunger is insatiable. Your dreams have become vivid and disturbing. You're running through screams as your jaws bite beasts and humans alike. The council has noticed your lack of sleep. Your mother never prepared you for this. Something must be done. Ignore it. That seems dangerous. Hey, let's seek out a woods witch for a folk remedy. While the spy master keeps an ear out for rumors of magic, you begin your search in your spare time. You can only hope that you find someone before it's too late. I went with the other one before when I was the queen. I just started hunting, so I wanted to try a different one now. So, we're furry kings here. Alright, let's see. Who should be taxed, huh? The blue are very rich, but I'm a bit scared of them. I don't think I want to raise their defiance anymore. They have 10 military. They're gonna rebel hardcore if they get the chance too fast. And stability is already, or authority is already at a 4. So I don't think I'm gonna go for anything here. I'm just gonna go for common tax. Is blues hitting their goal? Everyone's hitting their goal now. A northern bishop. Chief Kenzo 9X. Your Highness, I come before you with a humble plea. We, the chiefs of the north, have had an awakening. The ninth god has found his way to our lands, with your help, of course. Will you induct us into the church? What exactly do you want me to do? We wish to officially recognize the ninth god and ask you in return to appoint a northern bishop, so that we have representation among the clergy. What will the other regions think of this? Not much, your majesty. They will see it as you reducing their own influence, but it's the righteous thing to do. Very good, your majesty. I would be the most happy to reform the rights of this new bishop. So either we install the northern bishop. This is gonna bring probably down blue defiance, bring up the other. And it's gonna boost the blue faith. Or we reject it, bringing up blue defiance and bringing down faith. I really don't want blue defiance to go higher here. This plays into their hand. But this boosts the other, which also sucks. Gee, chat, what are you gonna vote? Well, we can all agree on something for once. I don't take the risk. The thing is, this actually helps blue with their goal. And it screws over yellow. So this was very good for blue. It was bad for yellow, and it's sort of whatever for purple. But I just didn't want... I'm getting scared of this military. I'm curious, though. Is the blue faith gonna jump up to 8? Is yellow actually gonna maybe start failing their goal soon? They're getting all religious up in the north. 9! LOL! Forehead! Yellow is actually currently failing their goal. Who could have seen that coming when they were at 8 in the start? Come on, fuck you, Nymn. I'm playing for my own interests, okay? It is what it is. Crimea River. The other regions, however, are more reluctant to accept the new bishop. All kinds of excuses are given, but in the end, it doesn't matter much. The bishop is ordained at certain Bertrands within the month. Wow, I've never seen the north be this religious before. Never, ever. There's a winter... Oh, here's the winter feast in the blue as well. After weeks of leading your baggage train along perilous mountain roads, you finally arrive at the snow-swept clan hall of Chief Mr. Cat 8709. The hall is crammed with all the chiefs of the north, sitting cheek to cheek along tables, groaning under the weight of food and ale. Chat, having a good military in your faction is pretty strong, actually, because I will try not to raise your defiance, which usually means I'll choose options that benefits you. Something to keep in mind. Whether you're welcome, your majesty, to my humble hall. Take a seat, grab a drink. It is customary at winter feast to exchange gifts with the host. What did you bring? What did I bring? This is all kind of expensive, though. I brought an axe with an emerald encrusted shaft. What extraordinary craftsmanship. Useless as a dragon full of seawater, of course. But it certainly looks pretty. I'll make sure all the chiefs know of your generosity. After that, the feast lasts long into the night. The fires roar, the bards sing songs of the old days. And a lake of ale is consumed. A couple of hours in, you are... Wow, how much down can I bring this defiance? Extremely, extremely drunk. The chiefs appreciate how much you're getting into the spirit of things. They roar with laughter at your mumbled jokes. Someone claps you on the shoulder so hard your crown falls into your beer. As winter feast draws on and the snow piles up outside the doors, the mood in the hall turns raucous. Your memory is blotchy, but you distinctly recall taking part in a contest. At winter feast, the chiefs challenge each other to various games. You soon find yourself facing Darko_D in an eating competition. You quickly realize that the contest hinges on eating some hideous northern delicacies. The first dish is a rotten fish that's been buried for 6 weeks. Darko D is already chomping away merrily. I take the challenge. Yummy, yummy. You thank the ninth god, you're stinking drunk. Otherwise, you wouldn't be able to handle a single bite. You devour the rotten fish, holding your nose with one hand. The second dish is even worse. It's just a bowl of wobbling sheep's eyeballs, uncooked. Your opponent continues to munch away. I'm gonna give it my best shot. 20 disgusting minutes later, your bowl is empty and your stomach is churning. The chiefs bring out the final dish, an unidentifiable meat. Red as the sunrise and pulsating slightly? Bro, this is a penis. Your opponent takes one look before admitting defeat. You would just need to eat one bite to win. Do I eat the penis? Yum, 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 yum. It's tough as old boots and bitter as nettles. The chiefs watch in awe as you chew off one red mouthful, whispering among themselves. Why aren't they happy? When you announce yourself the victor, they offer a half-hearted cheer. The next morning, the chiefs are scattered around the hall, groaning and nursing their hangovers. You wake up in an even worse state, sprawled onto a table, your clothing disheveled. Even worse, your crown is missing. Fortunately, Chief Mr. Cat comes to your rescue. He gets you washed and finds your crown. Guh, buh, ugh. Hiding your embarrassment, you bid farewell to the chiefs and begin the long, perilous journey back to the capital. Wait, I don't get to find out what meat I just ate? Something tells me I'll know later. Alright, who should I marry? Alright, so who do we have here? This is Mag, firstborn daughter of the northern Mr. Astor clan. She's your typical northern lass, big, brawny, and honest, in the same way an axe to the face is honest. She keeps the company of witch women and god speakers who have taught her mysterious secrets. Had a bit of controversy a while back when her clan hall burned down. Apparently her peasants were to blame. This is Natashka, the eldest daughter of the Eastern R1AI dynasty. Apparently they had a hell of a time getting her to smile for this portrait. She had a laboratory installed in her castle and spends most of her time there conducting bizarre experiments. Half the East are in love with her, apparently, and the other half hate her. Intriguing. And then finally from the south, Cardosa, the eldest daughter of the Nedzmu lineage. She's reputed to have an ego the size of the sun, but there's nothing wrong with confidence, right? She's an obsessive gambler, a pastime frowned upon in the south. It's been the cause of some scandal. Unfortunately, she lacks the common touch. The peasants have some terrible nicknames for her. Okay, chat. I think this run, I'm gonna go yellow. Which, the reason I'm going yellow is because blue Defiance can't go lower, and yellow are the only ones currently not hitting their goal, meaning they will be the most inclined to try to riot. So that's why. Before anyone accuses me of somehow being biased, as you always do. So that's of the south, right? Defiance is at 5 now in the east. That's a big problem.
What is your favorite color?
Yellow. In a picturesque castle overlooking the southern city, two grandees lie back to enjoy the sun. Thank you, annoying Mike. Mike, welcome back. Ninth Preservus. I tried meeting with a High Inquisitor, but was told she was busy with northern representatives for the entire week. Ega, the chiefs are more important to the church than us? I suppose our people have been lax in their religious duties recently. So you guys don't have the highest faith, so you didn't advance your plot. I can now add a law. Oh, we're definitely getting the stability thing. Alright, an update on the werewolf situation. Over the course of the spring, you'll find yourself plagued by horrific dreams. You're running through open woods full of screams as your colossal jaws bite beasts and humans alike. You're always hunting, always hungry. The council has noticed your lack of sleep, Jesus. As you become tired and irritable during court session, something must be done. Yeah, I thought I was already doing this. What? I was already doing this shit. I don't understand. What else? Witch hunting. For weeks you've searched for a witch or warlock that can treat your dark and bloody dreams. Knowing the church would be outraged if they found out, you must take discreet action in your witch hunt. Well, I can have my army scour the countrysides because they're pretty strong. As quietly and as possible, loyal officers and generals all over the kingdom keep an eye out for anyone who could help you. You can only hope a clue turns up soon. Not only are the dreams getting more frequent, they're more vivid. You're starting to doubt their dreams at all. Uh-oh. That's not good. Finally, it's time for the wedding, chat. This is good. I think Defiance will go down here, right? Your wedding to Cardosa is naturally the talk of the kingdom. Nobles and peasants alike travel from across the realm to attend. It feels like you're the only one not taking... Right, this was... You take this woman as your lawfully wedded wife? I do. Then I pronounce you king and wife. Boom. After the wedding, of course, there's a feast, and after the feast, a dance. At the feast, your new wife, Cardosa, delivers a long, rambling speech which puts everyone to sleep. By the time you find yourself alone with Cardosa, it's past midnight, and you've never felt more tired. The temples down in the south are grander. Let's focus on the positive, shall we? Oh, don't worry. I always make the best of things. It can be tough being as gracious as I am. Tell me something you're passionate about. I like to have a flutter at the card table. I have a foolproof method for winning big. I haven't perfected it yet, but when I do, I'm sure to make back the money I've lost. That's so interesting. It is, isn't it? Anyway, to continue on the subject. And then I fall asleep as they're talking about themselves. Nymn, do something about purple winning. It's just their first goal. But of course, if we get a chance to lower purple farming or raise yellow farming, that would be good. But I think maybe they hit the thing now. I'm not sure. So blue got fucked over right in the end. That was fun. Skanktolf de Gay is hosting a great feast in the north. Bad news, the spy master is still watching us like shepherd watching sheep. But we aren't sheep, we're wolves, says GRRDFF. Aye, but for now, let's continue the ba and look fluffy. The chief's aim is to raise the other region's defiance to a total of 6. Right, it's at a 5 now. But, purple, you did do it. Our grain stores are looking good enough to endure a famine better than the rest of the kingdom, I'd say, says 4. See how exquisite, says Count Ayaya Cute Weeps. But won't summoning this demon be difficult? It's magic beyond our usual fare. The walls of reality are sturdy, but they can be weak, and a tide of blood must swallow this kingdom in its wake. Chaos. You guys now need to lower stability to 4 or less. Okay, I'm not going down quietly with that, guys, because stability is my win condition. Good luck with that shit. Alright, so, yeah, that's where we're at. Purple are the only one who have progressed so far. And there's giant spiders in the east. Nars SC, Your Majesty, a forest on my land has been completely overrun by giant spiders, some are as big as horses. The trees are shrouded in webs, and travelers are going missing. We must put a stop to this. Okay, what do we got? Send the army to wipe them. It's a gamble. Either it strengthens it or it doesn't. Burn the forest, bringing down farming, bringing down trade, and boosting purple defiance. I don't like the sound of that. Put a bounty on giant spider legs. Costs me money. or coexist with them, upping defiance. I actually don't know what to go with here. I don't think my thingies are that good. If I call for unity, no one's gonna vote for it, right? Oh, call for unity works like that now. I'm dumb. I was thinking of the other one where I pick an option. Well done. Oh, they got nothing on you, baby. Nothing on you, baby. Is Nymn team yellow with that t-shirt? No, I'm team Nymn merch with this t-shirt. Let's see. Is that 50% of the vote? Maybe? I think it's just off being 50%. You sent an urgent message to the Adventurers Guild. The next day, a band of scared ruffians with impractical weapons appear before the council to hear your problem. Giant spiders, is it? Damn it, those things give me the creeps. Oh, I can bring up stability with all of these. Me too, that's why I want them gone. We'll do our best, no promises. Soon adventurers are stacking spider legs high in your throne room and walking out with pockets full of gold. Nice stability though. Trade went up in purple, defiance went down, and stability is now at a 9. Have fun, purple. Debt collection? Wait, I'm still in debt? Apologies for surprising you like this, but I have an urgent matter that I thought you'd want to hear in private before I go to the council. Your wife, the queen consort, how can I put this? She owes me a lot of money. Gambling debts, mainly. What? She's borrowed quite a lot from me to recover some lost funds, but now it's time to collect, and she's been avoiding me. Bro, I don't have that. I can't help you with this. That's unfortunate, Your Highness. Still, I thank you for your time. We haven't heard the last of this. She scurries away into the darkness of your corridors. During Council's next session, Chief ZSDKZ levels the same accusations against Cardoso, only this time in public. At this stage, you're powerless to step in. A council vote will determine Cardoso's fate. Well, we can't do that. Sheesh. Wait, we can make yellow pay. Or we can forgive the debt. This brings up yellow defiance. 5. And this brings up blue defiance. I'm just gonna start the vote here. Damn, dude, I should have had, for this one, this is where I should have had my stability thing. It would have been insane. ZSDKZ has to absorb the losses. That's like Cardoso's. That's supposed to be my mom or something? This is a dangerous precedent, allowing the royal family to get away with things like this. They are not above the law. Rip your money. Though Chief Zizd shakes her fist and makes empty threats, you're satisfied that the matter is now settled. Easy does it, Blue. Calm down, we're homies. The printing press. Old account. Your Holiness, a blacksmith in the south, has come up with some sort of printing contraption. Instead of relying on the painstaking efforts of scribes, it produces 100 copies of text in an hour. How remarkable. Yes, Your Highness. Isn't technology wonderful? Don't you see how dangerous this is? Books should stay in churches and universities, or else commoners will start getting ideas. Ha 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 ha. Alright, what do we got? Allow the presses to be used by the masses. That brings down stability and authority. Yikes. Only the church may use the printing presses. Only the university may use the printing presses. Bringing up stability, bringing down authority again. Forbid the use of printing presses altogether. Ha 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 ha. Okay, I'm getting scared of authority going down too far here, man. But there's two options that will both bring it down. So I may as well at least ban the one that also brings down stability. Ha 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 ha. Explain how rebelling works. If your faction's defiance is higher than the kingdom's authority, higher, so it needs to be, if authority has 4, you need to be at 5. Then at the start of the next round, or when the next round starts, if it starts like that, then you can type !rebel, and if enough people from your faction rebel, then the next season over, you will rebel. But that's only if those values stay that way. If authority, for example, rises while you voted to rebel, it actually halts the rebellion. Okay, we're gonna forbid the uses of the press. Taking an authority gamble. That's not good. I'm gonna fail that for sure. By the 9th, this is uncalled for. This technology could change the world. Yes, that's what we're afraid of, says Aposec. Wow. The blacksmith who first invented this infernal machine is hauled before the council in irons. Your prototypes will be smashed to pieces. Your blueprints will be burnt to ash. And we'll never speak of this so-called printing press again. Wow, so conservative, guys. Zerdern, welcome back. Thank you. Do you understand? Yes, my lord. But the blacksmith's invention proves impossible to ban. The blueprints are smuggled out. New printing presses are set up in secret cellars. And more blueprints are printed. And as it turns out, these underground publishers are very concerned about your tyrannical attempt to ban their new toy. Shit. Thousands of pamphlets are now circulating, criticizing your iron-fisted rule. For every printing press you root out and destroy, it seems another 10 are built. There goes my authority. Tough game so far to keep everyone in check. Alright, you can now build stuff after I start the auction, of course. So once again, anyone can fund any building. !fund followed by the letter of what you want to build, followed by the amount you want to spend. We can boost yellow faith, we can boost yellow military, we can lower stability, we can lower purple military, we can boost blue trade, or we can lower blue faith. Those are the choices we have. So for yellow, it's definitely interesting to build either E or B. And for purple, I guess it's quite juicy to build C. Blue doesn't seem to have anything in particular to build. And I have no say in this. So this is where I can only watch from the sidelines when you guys do this. I just noticed Nymn is sitting in front of the green screen. You know too much. So what's building right now? A prison and a cathedral. Yeah, those are gonna go through. No, my stability. I'm getting worried about my authority being low as well, though. Nice. Someone has founded the Grand Bazaar for elite coins. Do it on the stadium. Someone, just one person fund 37 coins to the stadium. You guys are overfunding so much. The second highest was nice. Ah, you fucked up now. You guys spent like 30,000 more than you had to. So we're going to be building a prison, bringing down overall stability, and we're going to be building a cathedral, bringing up faith for yellow. So yellow is now hitting their goal with this cathedral built. Purple is working towards their goal, but they're still way off, right? Can't remember how much stability they need. The ritual. It took an eternity, but one of your generals has finally returned with a substantial lead on a powerful witch. Her name is Magdalene, and she has agreed to meet with you in a secluded grove just outside the Drakurshof in the north. Regarding her for the first time, you know she is very much a witch. Thick, ragged hair and a toothy grin. The only thing she's missing is a pointy hat. You have the scent of the beast on you, your majesty. I see what you have come here. What's happened to me? You have been inflicted by a therianthropic curse. You have become a were-creature. She sniffs at you. Okay. What is this, Sweet Anita? More specifically, you are a were-bear. To be cured, you will need to undergo a dangerous ritual. It can help you, but you must be prepared. Or I can help you overcome the spirit within you, giving you control of your new power. But that ritual is more dangerous. Ooh! What will this cost me? I will not charge you, your highness, if that's what you're asking. The chance to work my magic upon you is enough. As for what it might cost you, it depends on your willpower. I'm gonna learn how to control this. That's OP. Stinky Worst, brand new Prime sub. Thank you. Guys, remember to use your Prime so you don't have to watch my ad breaks all the time. First, we must procure a number of rare ingredients. I will need a jar of Valimir purple honey, a live goat, and a moonstone dagger, and a bottle of wine. Red only, please. I think she's gonna have that wine for herself. Most of these things I can procure myself with time, but any help would be appreciated if you wish to be cured quickly. Fuck, dude, I don't have any money. Bro. I can't do any of this, so I have to choose this. I cannot risk being found out. You will have to find these things on your own. It's gonna fucking fail then, right? Wait, when you next meet with her, she's prepared a ritual circle in her grove. The goat is brought before the oldest tree in the circle, then slaughtered with the moonstone dagger. People are gonna have found out she did this, and then that's gonna fuck me over, right? The blood mixes with the wine, which she bids you to drink before tying you down to a stone altar. What about the honey? Patience, your majesty. Magdalene takes a mortar of pestle and mixes the honey in with the blood wine, creating a thick, mushy paste. The moment the substance passes your lips, horrible sights swim about your vision. The great spirit of a bear roars from beyond the trees. It's a beast standing tall on its hind legs, its powerful jaws dripping with blood, and its eyes full of fury. I'm clenching my jaw. Pain. What the fuck? It was an 80% roll, you suck fuckers! Pain streaks through your body as you thrash at the bindings. Magdalene shouts in alarm, and you know something has gone wrong. The beast only smiles, as if beckoning you. You don't remember much of what happens next, only that you rip free of the restraints and tear Magdalene limb from limb. I'm so unlucky. Then you race into the forest and join your new pack. What? I've never had this happen before. I'm just gone. That's so 80%. Blizzard, fix the game. How come purple can't be can't replace me? So what happens now? Do I play as one of these? Do they win? I don't understand. I've never seen this before. I guess we'll find out. Bro, this fucking game. 97 nobles voted for the monarch to be Reyes of the South. It just ended. The game just ended and the yellow won. Oh, the vote becomes between the two factions with the highest overall stats. After a ritual went wrong, King Nymn II turned into a full-fledged monster. He haunted the forest outside the capital for years, feasting on traveling merchants. The chief's attempt to worm their way into the palace was uncovered, and a number of arrests were made. Chief Skankdolf the Gay ended his life, chained upside down to a dungeon wall. Rushing to complete the scheme, the counts... Right, we've seen this one before. Dozens were slaughtered, including Fran and Countess Forsey. Finally, the grandees leapt into the power vacuum left by King Nym's death, and Reyes took the crown with the council's blessing. That's some bullshit. Ludius was the wealthiest noble, Kinlet the poorest. Huh, man. Can't believe I failed that 80% roll. Cool little subplot though. Alright, chat. At least I don't spend the whole day playing Kotk, right? Now let's see if my